Hi, I'm Kep Kepner CPA here in Dallas. I want to talk to you about the difference between a business and an enterprise. We have a lot of clients that are in business. We have plumbers, we have real estate developers, we have house flippers, we have investors, we have investment bankers, we have retailers, we have wholesalers. And many of these entities are in business. They do business functions. Their functions include marketing, sales, customer service, accounting, quality control, production, all of these business functions. So they're in business, but they really don't have an enterprise. So there are a few of our clients that have enterprises. An enterprise is a business that is developed in a certain way. It's developed with a product or service that can be replicated. So it's not doing the same thing by the owner. It's finding a product or service and being able to have it delivered in multiple locations or by different people. Secondly, the owner doesn't have to be involved in everything. The owner doesn't have to produce the product. The owner doesn't have to sell it. The owner can manage the business, but he's not there to do all of the functions. So the business can kind of run without him. The third thing that I find in enterprises is that they are much more strategic from development of the product to delivery to the customer. And that's not true of most businesses. So the other part of that is that if you have an enterprise where the owner doesn't have to be involved in everything, where you can replicate your product or service and be strategic in delivering your product or service to your customers. The other part is the business builds wealth in and of itself. If you are the owner and you don't have to be there, but the business keeps selling product, producing it, the right kind of quality, provides innovation, is strategic, then the business grows in value and your wealth as an owner grows. So I have a client that's a real estate agent, very successful, but that real estate agent is in the same place that she was 30 years ago. That is, making a good income, but she doesn't have anything of value except herself. So she has not gone about developing an enterprise. I have another real estate agent who's building an enterprise. She's very strategic. She sells a lot of business. She reinvests back in her business. She went from being a sales agent to a broker, and now she's looking at opening other offices. So her whole method of going about business is different than the real estate agent who's made a good living all these years just being an agent. Now, a business and an enterprise have different goals. The business goal is to make enough profit to live on comfortably, whatever their lifestyle is, and maybe have enough to invest in things like college for their kids or their own retirement. Now that's different than an enterprise. An enterprise has a goal of reinvesting in their business so that it can grow in wealth for them and then have enough extra income, generally much greater dollars, which they can invest in their retirement or in kids' college or other kinds of investments. So the goals are different for an enterprise compared to a business. So if you want to take your business from a business to an enterprise, we can help you with that. However, I want to warn you that it doesn't happen overnight. If you're doing the same thing that you've always done and your profit for the year ends up being similar or maybe a little better than last year or maybe a little less, then you're a business, not an enterprise. And most people who say they want an enterprise may not be willing to put forth the effort. We have a technology to make that happen, but it takes a commitment to the business owner that wants an enterprise. If that's you, give us a call because we can help you.